No, I just want to say that, while you were saying all of this, that there's no pressure and all of that, I remembered my first coaching session with you when I was so unclear, unsure, and uncertain about even letting people know on LinkedIn that I do something like this. From there to where I am today, I think what has worked tremendously is the fact that uh, while I struggle with the internal authority who I want to be questioning all the time, but I also don't like undue pressure. And the
Yeah.
moment the undue pressure comes in, I fail, I collapse.
Yeah.
And I'm so happy with the fact that there has been no internal authority or an external authority who has put me under that pressure. And because of that, I have been able to comfortably talk about, what do I offer and what I have taken up. Otherwise, if you remember the first coaching session that I had with you, I was so unclear and I said, nahi yaar, kaise dalu, video dalu, ye karu, wo karu. And today here I am, I just want to put out something or the other on the LinkedIn so that people get in touch with me and people talk about me. So I totally resonate with what you said right now about how typically coaching industry talks about closing clients, closing deals, having a funnel, all of that. No, my basic mantra is to follow it intuitively. But yes, invite people. I think that's in my hands. That I can do. Closing deals, I don't know, but inviting people, yes, I can. So yeah.
I can't agree more. I can, I mean, myself, I can also think about my first coaching session from where we started to where we are. It's been a evolving journey, and that is one thing. Actually, as a coach, it's an evolving exercise. Because it keeps changing and but there are certain values you always hold on. And one other thing you really pointed out was like we always need to remind ourselves is like we are catalysts.
Hmm.
Hmm.
I mean, you are putting threads to get the result, but you don't know what kind of a result will happen or not. So you are still a catalyst. So that probably we need to keep reminding ourselves, because you don't need to feel too pressurized, nor
Hmm.
the mentee needs to be pressurized.
Exactly. So what I'm essentially, trying to say, while I say all of this, is that if you really want to hone the skills of this knowledge transfer, whether it's through coaching, which happens so intuitively by presence, whether it is mentoring or any other way in which there is expansion of knowledge, it cannot happen when you are trying to please people, even if at a subconscious level. Even if I say that I want to be liked as a coach, I have failed as a coach. Okay, and I also started with the point of wanting to inspire people and leave a legacy behind. Oh my god, I don't know what all things I started with. And But when I interacted with people and understood their pain first, I knew it was not a problem of communication, because I started as a soft skills coach. I knew it was a deeper issue, and my association with their pain and whatever empathy I got, it just melted away all those desire to be liked or to be pleased or wanting to please, because I also had that part within me. It's not that I did not, but that empathy just happens to melt it away. And sometimes when my brother or my parents are watching, they're like, do you forget your age when you're talking to people? Sometimes I'm like, yes, I do. When I get into that zone, I do. Maybe I do. So that let that happen naturally and drop the pleasing factor completely.